There they are, the flyover for the Air Force Air Raid. Welcome back, guys. We are 2-1, coming off of an absolute beatdown against Alabama. We were outclassed in every way, shape, and form, and that is fine. We are not at the beat Alabama level yet, but maybe we can be at the beat Coastal Carolina level. We will see. Again, the challenge remains the same. Quentin Hayes has to throw this ball on every single snap if he's not scrambling. We cannot call any run plays, and we have a good lineup. I actually feel really good about this team now. Cade Harris, the running back, putting him on a Texas route so you could see just how dominant he is. If he can hang on to the ball, I should have pulled that further down even more. There was a lot of space underneath. But one of the big things is being willing to have a quick passing attack. We really don't have one yet. Oh, go get that. Let's go. Let's go, Fleshman. That's huge. Okay, we're going to go with the mesh concept here again. But, man, I really like that corner route if they give us man-to-man. They do not. Oh, geez. Hayes, huge run there. Let's go, dude. I didn't want to wait for that left mesh to get over. So we just took it and ran with it. We got a beautiful smash concept. And look at this alignment. This is interesting. I wonder if we can get Harris on a wheel route here. Yep. Oh, that's fine. Get upfield. That is the quick action that we need to be willing to do a better job of. And I like that. We're going to go with that same post wheel concept, but I want Breer to be on a more deeper end, so it takes a little longer for him to get across the field. We're reading the linebacker. I like that. Oh, my goodness. How did he steal that from us? Oh, no. What a play by that safety, guys. Oh, and he almost got off that, but look at this. I need to show you this because when I went to make that throw, he was nowhere close to that curl. I don't know why Quentin Hayes is celebrating making the tackle there. Good for them. Is that Game of Thrones? Is that a Game of Thrones reference? I don't know Coastal Carolina's background like that. That felt Game of Thronesy. But look at this. So I am reading this linebacker, right? And this is some of the advice that y'all were giving me. It's like you got to make the right reads quickly. So I'm looking at him to see if he's going to leave this curl. He does. Great. Right there, the button is being pressed, right? Like I am pressing the button on this guy that is wide open. And look at that. He wasn't even in the image as the ball is in the air. And he flies straight to it. And Latham, I also don't appreciate, like, giving up right there. Like, why did he start standing straight up like that? But look at him just taking his lunch money. Also, that safety is a lot bigger than Latham. What is that? I mean, that's a big dude, but just a beautiful play by that safety. In fact, let's look at his point of view. Okay, he actually started all the way over here. Are you kidding me? Let's watch this full speed. Nice. Oh, my goodness, man. That's just beautiful by him. But all right, no more hyping up their team. Let's actually do something impressive here and maybe get a stop defensively. All right, play action early, man-to-man. Oh, and he just beats us, and that is not the start that we wanted against this Coastal Carolina team, guys. Holy smokes, I see why the stands are empty. If I play like that, I wouldn't want to watch it either. That is a tough first couple plays there. Go with the Zig and Texas combo right there. That's a nasty combo. Nice. Get there. Beautiful route, man. That is awesome. Just past the linebacker. No need to take the contact. And we're looking at the right-hand side again. Let's see what we can see. Okay. Get there. Breer. Right over the middle, dude. We found a gap and we took it. I'm usually not very good at throwing posts over the middle of the field if we can hit the deep cross by Fleshman. Instead, let's do a short cross. Also, I think it might have been Evan Garcia that commented this, but I might be saying his name wrong. If I am, can someone let me know? Because I think I saw that comment, but I don't remember what you said the alternative was, like what his actual pronunciation is. So somebody let me know if I'm saying it wrong, because he might just get this first down if they don't get to him here. Let's see it. Yep. Oh, no. That one was my fault. I knew that if that guy wasn't blitzing, he was in a spot to make a really big play there. I did not, I guess I just trusted my arm a little too much. Pick that. Oh, that's not a pick. That is not a good start to this game, man. Dang it. Dang it. I cannot believe that I made that dumb of a throw and then let us get beat on a corner route in Tampa 2 of all things. I mean, that's just, there are no excuses for this bad start. You know, close, interesting game between Indiana and Baylor. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm trying to take y'all's advice and take the free yardage, but that's 3 picks on curls, right? Like, that is 3 interceptions on curls. That is not good. I need to practice, you know, actually throwing that route, because clearly I don't know when it's actually open, and we're down 21-0 entirely because of that. And that one felt open to me. That one felt like the guy was playing off, and they're just breaking on these balls so quickly. Am I not throwing with enough anticipation? I got a lot of wheel routes here. Harris again, a lot of grass on that side. Can we motion him? We cannot. Oh, but it's man-to-man. Harris, I need you to go and get this, buddy. Go and get it. Let's go. Cade Harris. Huge catch there. First down. And let's keep rolling. We're going to call this 95 concept. We're going to half slide the line to the right because I want to have the ability to kind of scramble a little bit. If it's not there, I want Harris on an out route instead of on a swing. Okay. There it is. Get there. Fleshman. End zone. Oh, he's down at the 2. We knew that was going to be open as soon as that flat defender crashed down on Cade Harris on the out route. It was just a matter of holding on to the ball long enough to make that happen. And now we're going to go, and this is risky. I know it's risky. Y'all are going to tell me it's risky. But we're going to go triple curls here. We're going to go triple curls, and then we're going to go with the deep in by Breer. Okay, so we're looking at X, Y, and A. We'll get to Breer if nobody's open. Let's see it. Cade Harris, that's a touchdown. Let's go. Too many curls for you. I know I've thrown 3 picks on hitches today, but we also throw a touchdown on 1. And this game's not over yet. I am not giving up yet. And now we have a shot here, man. Let's see what we can do. We're going to spy Curtis. We're going to try and shift the line to the right to still get pressure. Okay. Okay. And it's a throwaway. That's a coverage throwaway. 4th and 7. We're getting this ball back. And Quentin Hayes, who has 3 interceptions and 2 other incompletions. That's it. And 17 completed passes, is going to have a chance. That's horrible. Guys, we got to fair catch that. Good job by Harris there. And now Quentin Hayes is yellow, so maybe that wasn't the right thing. We're going to call basic quick slants here. Geez. My ability to make reads is so bad. But Quentin Hayes is the ultimate forgiver. Curl by Latham. Deep in by, who's on the right-hand side? By Breer. I like this. Let's make the right read. Oh, it's man-to-man. That means the deep in is going to be our best bet. Can he get there in time? Oh, man, that was a beautiful, beautiful job of anticipating what was going to be open, but we did not convert, and now we are in trouble. I do not actually want this motion. I want a quick out there, and I want double curls, and I want a Texas route. And let's shift the line to the left. We are going to be trusting Rosnos on this one, okay? I trust him to make this play. Get there. That's a first down by Rosnos. Huge throw and catch. All right, that's fine. Rosnos, one-on-one potentially again. Fleshman over the middle. Breer on a little bit shallower of an angle. Okay. Okay. Got to keep this alive here. Okay. That's probably going to be an illegal touching, even if he did catch it. So 4th and 10. Here's the toughest part, a hash field goal. That's where it's going to be a miss, right? Hear the buzzing. Okay, so let's get it just inside there. And I think that's a good kick. It is 21-10. I obviously would have loved to make that 21-14, but I made a couple key mistakes on that last few plays there. I cannot believe I missed the deep in over the middle. I mean, it was a walk-in touchdown, and I was too busy looking at Cade Harris. There's 7 seconds left. They got a timeout. Are they going to call it, or are they going to let this run out? They take a timeout with 3 seconds left. That's a 57-yard field goal. They will not have the leg for that, all right? This is what the pros call manifesting. I do not think they have the leg for this. So Tuoti Mariner, let's just get ready. Okay. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? 57-yard field goal is good to end the half. And we are going to walk into half number 2, down 2 scores. All right, we're going to go cover 3 match here. And we are going to, excuse me, I'm going to try and stunt here. In the middle, dang, we almost got there. Way to force a check down, 4th and 15. We are getting this football back. That was a great possession. Maybe I'm a little bit scarred from all the interceptions we've thrown on hitches today. Maybe that's what it is, all right? I could admit it. Oh, go and get that. Get out of town, Ingle. No, you got to hang on. You got to hang on. We can't kick 58-yard field goals. That is not something that we do. So we're going for it here. Fleshman might have a shot on a curl. If he doesn't, we might be in trouble. Let's see it. Oh, no. Man, I don't know. That was poorly designed by me. That's what that was. And now we're going to go Will Sam 3. And I think we're going to try and get aggressive here with Sanders. I'm probably going to go to the wide side. Never mind. Get there. Great job by the seam defender. Now we call scissors wide side. This almost was a touchdown earlier. It's man-to-man. We got to trust that in route. Get there. Rosnos, you got to hang on. You got to hang on. I thought I did secure catch. I didn't. Ingle potentially could have it here. Oh, man. I didn't expect the safety to get there. Ingle's got to win this. Tough look. Man, I felt like it was justified going for it there. I really do. I know it was 7, so that was a long way to go. But I felt good with the look. I felt good with doing it in that moment. I got the middle of the field, unless it's a handoff. Okay. Man, that is just a good route on man coverage, and there was nothing we could have done there. Let's try and bait him. I feel like we've been getting a ton of picks here with this defense because of all the different players and all these different spots. Can we bait him again? Bait him! No, Brown! Why are you tipping that? Just get your hands up and take it. I don't know, but we really needed that. Let's press up, and let's go with a hard flat here on the left, and let's spy. Okay, we got to make that. Oh, my goodness. He just went right around me like I'm not even there. Christian Washington. Why is that name so familiar? Why is the name Christian Washington so familiar? I don't know, but man, it's a 21-point deficit as we enter the 4th. Let's not force things, but let's take the aggressiveness when we get a chance. Like right there. They're not ready for it. Rosnos. 1 snap, and we are right back to a 14-point game as we enter the 4th. We are still in it, guys. That is a huge play there. It just felt like the corner didn't have a step on him. I think they were in cover 3 probably. Oh, they were nickel 2 trap. Wow. All right, guys, it is time for the 4s to come on up because it is showtime for this defense. They have really done a good job working with the situation at hand. But now with a good shot here, we really need a lot out of them. So we're going to call immediately a hot blitz, but then we're going to modify the heck out of it actually. Be a little bit more conservative. Okay. Oh, that deep in. I didn't get my depth. I got distracted by the little sauce on the bottom of the tray, and I just dropped a meatball. I have no idea what that meant. No idea what I just said. I don't know. I was trying to say like I got distracted by like the little stuff in the flat, but like genuinely that sounded so stupid. But hey, Ewell with a big play there on 1st and 10. No dropping meatballs here. Cover 4 palms. I'm scared of this play because again I do not understand the logic for those quarters defenders. They just seem to be so aggressive. Like look at that. No. This is what I was talking about. I say I don't understand it, and they're so aggressive. And then I just mess up. And I had the deep half on that right side by going man-to-man with the other guy. That was my play. That was my bad. Whether that was cover 4 palms, cover 4 quarters, or cover 4 meatball, like, that was my play to make. I missed the play. And that's one of the downsides of the way I like to play defense. I like to put myself in the most important spot on any given play, whether it's man-to-man and then I have a whole half of the field or something similar. And that means when I mess up, it is obvious. And that was very obvious that I messed up. So the lead is back up to 21. Hayes, dude, that's just needed there. And now Hayes is at a high risk of injury. So we will see how long he actually remains in this game before I intentionally take him out. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me I was standing in the end zone when I got the grounding. I did. Oh, that's just bone crushing, dude. That is so unfortunate. This is another wake-up call that we are not as good as we think we are, all right? And the worst part is, and I didn't even think about it till we were getting beat up this badly. Guys, we had 3 major visits from elite recruits today. We had 3 different guys. And if you've watched my video on whether or not visits are worth it, you would know that I just don't think that they're worth it unless you win that game. Like, you have to win the game at hand. And if you lose, you get almost no effect from the visits. And that means that we're not going to be getting a lot of sauce from those visits. I'm trying my best not to continue to say sauce. The meatball thing it has broken me, clearly. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh man. Those guys are cheering in the background. I don't know if you saw it. Those 3 people are Coastal Carolina fans, owning the entire end zone, jumping up and down to watch a 47-17 game. Man, that is tough. That is not what I thought today was going to look like. Well, I guess the big question now is going to be how much of this gets... Oh! Why do I get awesome kick returns when I don't need them? I don't need this. This game's over, but I'm glad we got another touchdown again. Jonathan Ferry with 2 touchdowns on kickoff returns this year. We're down 23. Let's go with the onside kick. Let's see if we can go high kick right here and just put him in conflict. Good. And that's okay. That is A-okay. All right, guys, our final here in a tough one is going to be 47-24. Got a lot to learn. I could use a lot of advice from y'all, but let's go recruit because I have a lot to show you. Again, I know that I am not recruiting in a way that is consistent with how Air Force does in real life. I know that we are going after guys that would normally never come to Air Force, but at this point, the College Football 26 trailer has dropped. Like, people have played the games. The biggest YouTubers have thoughts on the game. We need to get this team to a natty, like, in the next couple weeks. So we do not have time to only recruit 3 stars. We need to go after the best, but we might not be getting the best because we had 3 guys on visits here and we got bullied. So I'm going to kill our drum line. You're welcome. Also, very exciting that it's not just a pure drum line in 26. Let me show you where we're at. So this guy was on a visit, and that's not going to help. And he's visiting Utah next week, which sucks. This guy is not on a visit. We probably should get him on one. Week 5, rivalry game, Colorado State, coach stability. Let's do that for sure. And nobody's going after Pinner and athletic facilities, coach prestige. Let's see if we could hard sell this guy. We have not been doing him right as far as his hours because nobody else has been going after him. Could be that. Let's see if it's anything else. Oh, it could also be that. Okay. Let's just give him the 40-hour treatment for now. That way we can hard sell him next week. We need to get something here. Pro potential, proximity to home. Let's see if we can hard sell. I don't like that D+. We will see if it's worth it. Okay, very well could be that. That would be great if so. Or, yep. Where was that guy? Right there. That's a great hard sell. And let's schedule a visit for this guy next week, actually. We need visits for these top recruits. We know that playing style is what he cares about, so that's a fine thing. We are out of hours. Let's look and see if we're doing good. Oh, this guy could use a visit also. Okay, that's fine. That sucks, dude. We maybe could have had a shot here if we would have won the game and jumped them, but we're not going to get that guy. We're not going to get this guy because that week 4 visit isn't going to do a thing either. So that sucks. We're going to advance. We're going to see if we got anything. If anything, we probably got locked out, which is unfortunate. 2-2, you know, that is the definition of a pretty average start. Obviously, one of those games was against Bama, but, you know, this most recent one, that blowout really hurt. Before we jump into that rivalry game, how did those visits go? Okay, so we are leaders there. They are visiting Utah this week, so this is huge. We are leaders there. We got to visit this week, which is huge. Still good there. We got to close that out before Georgia decides they want this guy. As soon as they decide, they're going to take him. This is huge. We got to visit this week, so we could steal him. This is huge. Probably going to need to get him on a visit. We'll do that another time. We lost Shakir Magnum, which sucks because, or Mangum, sorry. Shakir Mangum, because he's a gem 4-star scrambling QB. He could have been elite. Finu Horn, I'm probably going to give up on with that and with the visits with those other 2 West Coast schools. So, yeah, expect to see a lot of 3-stars getting action next week, but hopefully I see you then. We'll take on Colorado State. We'll try and right the ship. I'm looking forward to it. Until then, peace out.